Hey, Jones Harwell, August 16th, 2020. First, want to say I do not own the rights to the music playing in the background, but this is Sunday, Restoration and Reflection, and part of my restoration is music. I love good music. This is Philip Bailey, and one of my favorites, so I thought I'd put a little music with my talk today. So as we talk about reflection, because I want to talk about reflection for a minute, and what I reflected on this Sunday, I just finished taking a road trip, overnight trip with my son. And the last trip I remember, I believe that we took was the end of his 8th grade year, spring break. We went to the beach for a week, and I often, as he was growing up and still growing up, tried to do those mother-son trips with him. Just, that a little alone time, because sometimes one parent needs to spend alone quality time with their child, and then alone quality time together, as parents. But to let them be comfortable with you one-on-one, so they always can come to you no matter what the circumstance is to talk. Good, bad, indifferent. So as I was driving back this morning, I realized, wow, now my son is a high school senior going into his last year of high school, and that might be one of the last mother-son trips that we take together before he graduates. Goodness gracious, where did the time go? Where did the time fly? And I'm hoping as he prepares to leave our nest to make his own nest, that the years of advice and encouragement and everything that we have built and worked towards goes with him, and he can aspire to achieve his own dreams and desires, keeping God first, because that has been part of our focal point too, to always keep God first. Always stay humbled in your walk. So wish us well on this last year. Pray for us. And I'm so melancholy. Don't know if I'm ready, but guess what? I got to get ready because the year is here. Okay? On restoration, I've been working on the mind for a minute here now and doing pretty well, doing pretty good, opening up, broadening my horizon as I continue on this road, this journey of being my own boss, among other things that I'm doing out here. But as I got the mind together, there was a conversation that I actually sat in. It was actually a Zoom call that I actually sat in on interview Friday night that reminded me, your mind can be together, but your physical got to be together too. Can't have the mind and everything working for you and your body breaks down, because what you're going to do then? So as I'm listening to my chapter 57 in the background, getting ready to count down the last days, the last month of chapter 57, going into chapter 58. Wow. Philip Bailey to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Hey, one of my favorites. This is actually how I got introduced to the band, on this song, Fantasy, believe it or not. So I'm loving this. Anyway, back to restoration. Part of that is getting the physical together. So got to get my body together. Now put it on camera, and I think this is the second time I've said this on camera. So I can't be playing around with this. Now I really got to get off the boat, get off the bench, and do what I'm saying, okay? So that's to get the body together. Don't ever think I'm going to go back to that size 0 or 2, size 4 that I was in my 20s, or back to that size 8 through 12 that I was in my 30s. But guess what? I'm still going to get back to a good size, because I love to rock clothes. I love to look good. and just need to for the long haul that's coming. And my long haul that is coming is 20-year anniversary, the end of this year. It is seeing my son graduate from high school and college, go on to his own life, have his own family, continue to watch our daughter as she's on her journey, and the grandkids. The oldest grandson is 12. Yeah, 12. The baby is getting ready to turn 3, and the little lady in the middle is getting ready to turn 8. So guess what? I still have a lot to live for and a lot to see and a lot to do. So in order for me to get there, the body has got to match what my mind is trying to do at this point. So I got to get it together. So the tidbit that I want to leave for you today on restoration and reflection, and I often talk about minutes and I talk about steps, and it is just that. Sometimes that minute requires a lot of steps, and on those steps you just have to try to stay as focused as you can. When you get up every morning, just tell yourself you're going to try to have the best day that you can possible, and work towards having that best day. Work towards your mindset being nothing or no one that is being said is going to discourage you from your long haul or your immediate goal. And then you just do the best that you can do. In the evening, when you come back to your residence or your place that you call home, restore your body. Get your energy right to begin the next day. When you get up that next morning, you just say that same prayer again. Lord, help me, or help me to have and make this the best day that I can make it. And that's it. Pure and simple. There are going to be some hiccups along the way, some days that you're not going to feel up to it at all. But hopefully the goal is that you have more good days than you have hiccups. That's the goal. So stay encouraged. Find things to keep you encouraged, to keep you uplifted and motivated. Be around like-minded people. Like-minded people that are happy and upbeat and full of life. Those are the people that you want to connect yourself with, because they will help you make that push forward to make you happy and make you make the adjustments that you need to make. People that get discouraged so quickly or downtrodden, all they do is pull and drag on that energy. And what you want to do is you want to keep your energy up, to keep you moving towards those desires and aspirations that you are trying to follow through on, to become, to be, to want to be a part of, okay, to embrace. So on that note, I'm going to close out. I got to go back to work. I'm doing some edits on the latest Jones Harwell project. I'm hoping to get out in October, hopefully October. If not, still by the end of this year, 2020, and that is Averless 3.2. If you haven't seen my commercial on it on YouTube, go to my YouTube channel, Jones Harwell. Check it out, Averless 3.2. My genre, my jump into, not my genre, my jump into the world of science fiction. I didn't start out for it to be science fiction, but that's the way it's writing itself. So I'm really excited about it. So I'm back to work. Wish you guys a great afternoon, the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow on Mental Health Monday.